Three for the Money is brought to you by the Trend Center app. This is the best tool for sports betting research. The Trend Center app, you can test betting systems from the past 20 years, explore thousands of existing trends and systems from top betting experts, choose from hundreds of filters to test different systems for each sport. Save these trends and get notified when their systems have games. Download the app and use our code TFTM for 15% off a premium membership after a 2-day free trial. Okay. We're here. We're back. It's Three for the Money. New episodes every Thursday. Brought to you by the Trend Center app. Link in the description. 15% off a premium membership. The greatest tool on the planet for sports bettors. Now that the MLB is back, we're about to go straight to the moon with this. It's gonna be the greatest summer of all time. I don't know about you guys. And it could be your greatest summer as well when you check out the Trend Center app. Link in the bio. Okay, moving on. We're back. The Elite Eight is done. The Sweet 16 and Elite Eight are done. So the Final Four is set. And I mean, I guess I'll give a little update. I mean, I didn't. I bet the first 2 days. So I bet the Sweet 16, and I went 2-2 both of the days, and didn't really pay attention to the Elite Eight games. So, um, but that's where I'm at. I'm kind of even on them, but yeah, I'm just chugging right along. Did have the Maine Penn State over for college hockey, which cashed. And if you're a rider in a big fan of this show, obviously you rode as well. You're welcome. Had some. Uh, did we tweet that out, Chris?
No, we didn't tweet it. That was a show exclusive
Okay.
because, gonna be honest, I forgot I had it until Friday night. I was just like on DraftKings looking through my bet slip. I was like, oh yeah, I've got the over in Maine Penn State. Let's go.
And hey, it hit, baby.
It did.
That's all that matters. Well, Chris, how are you since the last time we spoke?
I'm good. Um, Doing pretty well on baseball. On a little bit of a heater with these home run bets. Don't know if y'all have seen it. I've had 3 straight days of hitting a home run prop. I think it was 2 days. Yeah, 2 days ago, I hit two. One plus 600, one plus like 425 or something like that. So kind of crushing it. Getting my teeth kicked in today. There we go. Partially because there weren't too many like great trends in the trend center. Their top one was Blue Jays money line, and I didn't take it because they lost four in a row. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be responsible. I'm not gonna take it. I ended up betting the Nationals, who they were playing, and the Blue Jays just curb stomped them. So you gotta ride with the trend center. Don't fade the trend center. Learn
Always
that.
always trust him.
Sometimes you learn that lesson the hard way. But yeah, did pretty well at Sweet 16, Elite Eight. I dominated Sweet 16. I think I went like 6-1. Uh, or I lost one bet, whatever it was, and then meh in the Elite Eight. But Final Four is here. It's awesome. It's the best teams, but there's 3 college basketball games left, and I'm sad.
Yeah.
But
It's coming to the down to the wire. But Sean, how are you?
Doing all right. Uh, yeah, well, I guess I didn't do so well in the Elite Eight. I don't think I won a bet in the Elite Eight, which sucks. But Sweet 16 paid off. Cashed the Tennessee to make the Elite Eight future. Unfortunate that they, couldn't move further. Texas Tech to the Elite Eight as well. Uh, cashed two futures, but ultimately didn't really do anything with that. With my straight bets. So it is what it is, I guess. But we ride for Final Four and the Frozen Four.
Yes. which I will have a full breakdown after we discuss the Final Four. But Chris, go ahead and fill us in if you're not too busy. I see you got your head down on your phone, but that's okay. Um, t- Talk
Man,
about this Final
sorry.
Four. Sorry, I was, I was trying to be
It's like
funny.
getting
Whatever.
called out in middle school for being on here.
Sorry.
um,
It's probably the best Final Four we've ever had.
it's
Yeah.
up there. I think it's the second time, at least in like since they've expanded to 64 teams, that we've had all one seeds in the Final Four. It is just far and away the four best teams. Like you can't really argue that. I mean, obviously they're all one seeds, so duh. But just aside from, I mean, Duke is beating the shit out of everyone. It's like Arizona gave them like a little scare, but it wasn't real. Auburn kind of limped into the tournament. They're beating the shit out of everyone. Florida's white hot, and Houston just beat the hell out of Tennessee. But I mean, everyone's riding high right now, so this is hopefully going to be just two incredible, or three, I guess, including the Natty, just two incredible basketball games or rounds of basketball, I should say.
For sure. Um, Pretty yeah, I mean, yeah, this only happened like one other time in like the last 20 years. Something like that. It's pretty
It was
insane, but
2000, 2008.
I think it was 2008.
Yeah, I
I
forget
think I
who
heard
all
about
made
that
it,
on
but
a
it was all one
podcast.
seeds. Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's been a couple other years where it's like two ones, a two, and a three, and that's
Yeah.
close.
And of course you have people on Twitter complaining. It's like, oh, it's all chalk, like it's not fun. But also, was it 2 years ago, 3 years, excuse me, 3 years ago when it was San Diego State, Florida Atlantic, UConn, and Miami? That was 2 years ago because that was UConn's first natty. And people were like, this is like, who cares about San Diego State and FAU being in the Final Four? It's like, okay,
You
well,
can't win.
yeah,
You
it's like,
can't win.
I mean, that's the internet. People will bitch at everything, but it's just funny every year. I mean, the tournament is my favorite time of year. So just to see people online always bashing it makes me upset. But yeah.
Yeah. Um, to kind of go over some of the games here. I mean, you don't you don't want to say that this was a Rick Barnes letdown spot because it wasn't, but I mean that narrative is always going to be out there. But at the end of the day, Tennessee just they couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. Like they just could not make any shot. Got to make your shots, man.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah. It was, they weren't taking, for the most part, we're not taking bad shots. Some of them were kind of like, okay, what the hell are you doing? But for the most part, there were open looks. It was, yeah, just nobody could get one to fall. It like made a little bit of a run towards the end, but Houston hit a few threes and just ended up running away with it. It sucked. Yeah, it's definitely not Rick Barnes' fault, but it just sucks. And Houston and Tennessee are the same team. It's just Houston is way better. They play like the same style, like just very defensive oriented. Like don't score a lot of points, but your offense is efficient. And I mean Tennessee I mean they couldn't do anything. It was from the jump. It was over. It sucked. I was so sad. Just sitting on my couch, just 5 minutes in, like, well, glad I got my hopes up again for this. Same fucking thing every year.
yeah. I mean, other than, I mean, just that's a kind of a topic that we cover here on the show, just, Tennessee sports. But like, other than that, I mean, there's really not really much to talk about, honestly. I mean, like, every other team just kind of beat the shit out of the other one. Like, and it's
Houston,
all fun.
Florida, Texas Tech was a good one. Texas Tech choked. Like it was pretty much the exact opposite of the Texas Tech Arkansas game, where Texas Tech was the one up big and ended up just pissing down their leg and letting Florida win. that was sad because I wanted to see like an upset, even though they were a three, so it's not a huge upset. But yeah, I mean, Florida is they. I mean, obviously they're in the Final Four; they could win the whole thing. But I mean, they're just so good. It pisses me off.
Yeah. Um, I mean, Duke just beat the shit out of Alabama. Like,
That was, I mean, they Alabama can't do it. You want to like same thing like Tennessee that like they couldn't make a shot. Like obviously they shot way more of them than Tennessee did, so they scored a lot of points, but it was never close. And that was
mhm.
another. It was like 5-10 minutes in. You're like, okay, well Duke's just gonna be Duke and win this game by 10 points. And I don't remember what the exact final score was, but yeah, they essentially dominated them.
Hmm. And shout out us. I believe we went over this on the pod, but all those who rode the BYU Alabama over that that cashed with like 8 minutes left in the game. Something
Bruised.
insane.
Yeah, I mean, Alabama had, I don't know if you guys saw, but Alabama set tournament record or Sweet 16 record. I think it was tournament record for most threes hit in a game. They
Yeah.
hit 25 threes. That's insane. They shot 51 threes and made half of them.
That's 75 points,
There's a
right?
stat. I, I can't remember if I sent it to the group chat or not, but if they had not made a 2 pointer, so just on threes and free throws alone, they would have won.
Yeah. I mean they beat
That's
them.
and BYU scored like 80 points.
Yeah. That's that's insane. It's and then Alabama gets their shit rocked by Duke.
Yeah.
Fucking way she goes.
I mean, yeah, you're not hit. Duke is one of the best defensive teams in the country. You're not hitting 25 threes against them. I don't care how hot you are. You're not hitting 25 threes against Duke.
Hmm. Um, I mean, any other thoughts on the Final Four? I mean, it's pretty cut and dry, honestly. Like,
I mean, this was the Sweet 16, but Auburn going on. I think it would ended up being a 30-16 run to end the game against Michigan. It wasn't like I was watching the game. I was at my parents' house going back to uh I went back to Knoxville for the weekend, and I was watching it. I had Michigan was up like 7 or something like that with 10 minutes left, roughly. I was like, okay, I gotta use the bathroom, so I go upstairs, come back down a few minutes later, and Auburn has like a 10 point lead. And I was like, what the hell happened? And my mom was like, yeah, they're on like a 20-2 run. So I think I tweeted out, it's all fun and games until Auburn just decides to play fuck you basketball.
did they have the
Yeah.
all-time sweatiest coach,
Yeah,
Bruce
shout out
Pearl?
Bruce. He's probably the main beneficiary of the no more suits in college basketball.
Yeah, that's good for him. It's good luck for him to
Yeah,
not be drenched.
God. I want to
Uh,
do it one more time, though. Bust out the suit and sweat through it one more time.
yeah. Dude, he was
I will say, just going back to kind of the Elite Eight, some of the worst beats I've ever had came from the Elite Eight and the Sweet
Mm-hmm.
16. That uh, who was Michigan State playing?
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss, Michigan State.
Mm.
Michigan State minus 3.5 was an all-timer. Like
That
that
was
was
so
so
bad.
fucking bad.
I
The
didn't see the
fact
end
that
of that game.
it bounced and it looked like it. Okay, so I was at me, my mom, and my sister were at a bar to watch the Tennessee game, and that was on right before it. So I'm at kind of like an angle watching the TV, and they don't give a shit, but I'm trying to like pay attention to their conversation and also watch this game out of the corner of my eye, sweating the 3.5. I was like, as the Ole Miss was inbounding, I was like, okay, just please, for the love of God, because I've got burned on like these backdoor covers and like something going over by half a point twice. I feel like in the last 2 rounds. So I was like, okay, just for once, the gambling gods have to be on my side. And I saw it bounce off the heel of the rim. I was like, oh, finally I catch a break. And then it just goes in. and, and Ole Miss loses by 3. And it was just brutal. Having to not completely lose my shit after that happened was very hard to do.
Yeah, I didn't get to see the ending of that game, but I did see the final score, and I was like, "What the hell?" Because I also had Michigan State minus 3.5. Um, I just didn't see
They
the end of it.
had it, man. I live bet them. I should tweet this out, but I live bet them uh, at halftime, and that thank God that I had that, because if not, I would have lost my mind.
Yeah.
And also, this was from last week, but I completely forgot to mention it. The was it UConn, uh,
Florida, oh
Florida under
yeah,
um
that one was
for
that one was rough. That was cruising the entire game, and I forget how many. They think they scored 13 points in the final minute, something like that.
yeah, it was yeah, what's his fucking name? Liam McKinley, is that his name?
Yeah, McKinney, but yeah.
McKinney, yeah, sorry. He has a special place in hell for shooting that. He does. And I don't know if y'all have been paying attention to like the commercials, but there's these commercials that play basically saying like stop bullying college athletes for
Yeah.
not winning your bets.
Mhm.
I am not on that side. That dude can go rotten hell. Uh, he, I had that under. I had it. I had it, and I lost it in the worst possible way.
Just a meaningless 3 that he banked in at the buzzer. That was. I remember watching that, and because I just remember thinking, okay, last possession, Sean had like I had knew you had the under, and I was once they started piling up points in the last 30 seconds, I was like, oh shit, this is a
Yep.
sweat. I was like, okay, no tomfuckery here. And then of course he banks it in. And that just wasn't even like with you, but I was just, oh damn it. That was so
As soon as that went in, one of our guys in the group chat was like, Sean, I'm so sorry. And
brutal.
like that was like there's that, there's Michigan State. I've had some of the worst beats in March Madness than I have had in a very long time. Like I try to think back on them and they don't go back, or they go back pretty far. Like from my last one, I
I had
guess.
a few,
But
I'll have to pull them up, but I had a few rough ones in like the second round. I think I had 3 in one night that were just gut punches. Oh, yeah. It was Michigan State, New Mexico. I had New Mexico plus 7.5. I don't think this was like a bad beat per se, but Michigan State was like either losing or winning by like 4 the whole game, and then they win by 8. I don't think it was like a shot at the buzzer or anything like that, but they went from not covering the entire game to winning by 8 in the final 30 seconds. Um, I had another rough one. It was like a shit. What was it?
I guess I mean, a bad beat for me would be Colorado State money line because
yeah,
I mean,
Oh yeah, that's yeah.
that's pretty
fucking
bad.
incredible. But
It's
fucking
inconclusive.
well, all right.
Oh, but Sean, you are free to bully Liam McKinney now because he declared for the NBA draft.
Of course. I mean,
So you can bully him without well,
repercussions
yeah,
of
He's no
bully
longer a
with
college
yeah,
player.
well, there
yeah.
wasn't even repercussions on it. It was just like stop doing this. It's like a PSA, like stop doing this. And I really, really wanted to just bully him. Be like, you fuck.
I think you should be allowed to do it if they're over like 23. If they're 23 and up, you should be like allowed to be like Not like a death threat or anything. Let's not get crazy, but just throw like a,
No,
hey man,
no.
go fuck yourself.
Yeah, just a
Just a
just a
playful, yeah,
quick fuck you,
yeah,
and let it be done. Let the day go on.
yeah.
But
You can suck my dick
if
and balls.
sorry though, but I
Well,
mean,
that's fine.
if these college athletes are this soft, they're not going to make it.
That's
No.
Like
also like I've seen
like
people on Twitter being like, this is what like role players in the NBA go through on a nightly basis.
yeah.
It's like you didn't score 8 points as like the third man off the bench. Go fuck yourself. It's
And they
like,
don't get they don't give a shit about our parlays or our bets,
no.
but like they still take it. Like they take that heat because like this is the reality now.
And
Like that gambling is legal in a lot of states now, especially online. You're gonna catch some heat, dude. Like that's just part of, I mean, you're gonna catch some heat even if we weren't gambling. If you drop that pass, you're gonna catch some heat. You
yeah,
know what I
let's
mean?
let's
Like,
not act like DMing athletes is like the gambler's fault. Like this
yeah.
has been happening since like the dawn of time.
Since the Stone Age. Yeah.
Yes, ever since
Some caveman dropped a rock and when he wasn't supposed to and got clubbed to death because he lost their game.
yeah, yeah,
The game of rock
and also
basketball.
Yes.
This
with
is
the
the
players
Flintstones
getting
world.
He got
with the
I like to
players getting
imagine
paid
this.
now, with the players getting paid now, it also like makes me not really sympathize with them as much. So if you're just like some
absolutely
like
not.
19-year-old just out there for the love of the game and you brick a three at the end of the game or something, yeah, maybe you don't send them something. But now that you're getting paid more money than I'll possibly ever see, and you're 18 years old, yeah,
Yeah, I don't really feel bad. So the point here is we advocate bullying fully. We fully
yeah.
Builds
advocate
character.
it.
I mean, I just go back at 2 seasons ago and look at all the stuff we said about Kadarius Toney. We're very pro bullying.
We're very pro bullying.
We were right though.
Oh yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Everybody was right about that guy. He stinks.
I can't
Yeah.
believe he was lined up offsides on that and cost me Chiefs money. Uh, that's one I'll never forget.
That stupid bastard. Um,
But yeah, you made a good point about the money though. Like if you're getting paid to do this, you could take a little heat on the internet.
Again, no death
No
threats,
death
nothing
threats.
like that. No, like bringing anyone's family into it, but a quick like go fuck yourself. Don't I guess we kind of do condone it, but
It's perfectly acceptable.
yeah,
Yeah.
don't do it. But
But
if it happens, yeah, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna lose sleep for these multimillionaire college athletes.
no, I
I'm gonna
mean,
burn
are
your
you going to
house
listen
down.
to are you going to listen to a commercial or three guys that have a podcast? I know which side I'm on.
Go
Yeah.
listen to a
Yeah.
commercial or be cool.
Yeah. Go smoke some cigarettes while you're at it.
Bully those
Make
children.
you make you real cool.
What? What?
But
What do
yeah,
you mean? I'll burn
it's
your
been
house down.
it's been rough. Like these bad beats just want to
Oh,
tell people to go fuck themselves.
this wasn't
So
March Madness bad beat, but it was minutes after losing Michigan State -3.5. I had the Pirates -1.5, cruising the whole game. They're up 4-0, top of the ninth. Marlins hit a 3-run homer. Final score 4-3. That happened 20 minutes after I lost Michigan State. And I was just sitting at the table, just got the score notification, just threw my phone down. And then, like, I'm with my family who they don't give a shit. And so they're like, Chris, what happened? It's like, nothing.
nah, just don't worry about
I
it.
can't be like, oh, the Marlins hit a 3-run home run in the top of the ninth.
And I lost $10.
But yeah, it was. But yeah, just the fact, just two gut punches within 30 minutes of each other. That's
I
what it's
I would
all about.
honestly say something like that gets to you more than someone online saying how you had a great game, but you can go fuck yourself. You know
What
what
do
I
you mean?
mean? Like, as a gambler, if you have two kind of bad beats in a row, you have gone through more emotional turmoil than some kid
Yeah,
on the internet that had a fantastic game but ended up losing,
yeah.
but just declared for the NBA draft, but might have a little bullying in his comment section.
Oh no,
Who went through more turmoil?
me.
Yes, you. Exactly.
It's a fact.
I mean, the math makes sense. This is
It
making
does.
incredibly
It
great sense
does.
to me. And
I.
I'm sure other gamblers will feel the same way.
They should.
A loss, knife to the heart. Knife to the heart. Straight through.
The losses hurt more than the wins feel good.
Yes.
Yeah.
The heartbreaking losses. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Um,
These athletes just don't know what we go through. I mean, they really don't. They don't understand because they
yeah, they're not
can't do it.
allowed.
They can't bet. They're not
Yeah.
allowed to bet. They don't know what it's like. They don't know the feeling.
They can still be degenerate gamblers, just not on their sport, I think. Because Mike was a degenerate gambler, famously.
You have to do more than Mike Vic.
Jordan,
Oh,
Jordan.
Jordan. Okay.
Michael.
Took me a second there too.
I was
I
like,
thought you were talking about someone we knew.
yeah, I was like, huh?
But
No, I was trying to be cool.
I mean,
Well,
I
nobody
don't
really
know if
calls him Mike,
I don't think
or they do,
college.
but
I don't think
People call him
college
Mike.
athlete. I don't know what the rule for college is, if you can bet at all or not.
Yeah, in college is
I
probably you
I
can't bet
know
at
like
all.
NFL and NBA, like if you're a pro, you can bet on anything but your sport or your league, whatever. But yeah, I don't know about college.
Yeah, there's probably a little bit more regulation on that. I don't know. I don't know why. It just feels like there would be.
Well, some of them are or like 18, 19 years old. So
Oh yeah, you gotta be 21. That makes
most
sense.
states. Yeah. So, but
Um,
nowadays, I mean, shit, some of them are 25. So who knows?
right. Um, is that it for basketball?
I guess I'm done griping.
All right.
What y'all got for Saturday's games? Do you have anything locked in yet?
Well, I'm gonna take Houston against
Oh,
Duke.
you are. I'm taking Duke.
Well, we have the future on Houston to.
Yeah, I know. This is sort of a. I
Is
hate to
it
say
sort of a hedge?
I don't want to say I'm hedging because I just think Duke is that good.
Hmm.
So it's like I think Duke will probably win by what I think they'll cover, obviously. But if they don't, awesome. I still got Houston in the bag, like in my back pocket.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's hedging or not. If I genuinely think they'll lose, but I like
I
Duke.
mean,
Well,
I
this
like
would be the
Houston.
time to hedge, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, I don't know if it's. I just genuinely think Duke will beat them. It could be about like 10 plus. So
Hmm.
it's not just. I'm not taking it for the sake of hedging.
Hmm.
I don't know what I'm going to do with Florida Auburn though. That game has me in a torture chamber.
I think.
I was thinking about the over.
I was thinking about the under. Just seems like too many points.
Hmm. I
It
might have
wouldn't. I
to.
mean, given the way this tournament's gone, it wouldn't surprise me at all because I feel like the over hits almost every other game. But I don't know.
I think. Let me
Oh, go ahead,
consult
Will. But I gotta bring something up.
the Trend Center real fast.
Do
See if
they have
they
anything up for it? I haven't checked in a couple days.
see. There's a couple. There's like 10 trends for Duke,
Let's go.
and then one, two, three, four trends for Florida, and then
I can't bet on Duke and Florida. My, I don't think my body will physically allow me to do it.
and
Um,
I
couple
did say
trends
though
on
in
the
our
under. for
or
for the
Duke,
Duke
Florida,
Houston.
or Duke Houston. Oh, really?
Yeah, for the under there.
Interesting.
I think I might do that. I think I might do that under. I don't know. We'll
Oh
see.
yeah, there's a trend for Florida that's on a 6 game heater and one that's on a 3. I
Well,
don't know. Check the Twitter. I'll have one for both, but I'm definitely taking Duke.
of course. Um, Also shout out Chris. Pick given out last week for opening day. Tyler O'Neill. Whatever
Yes,
his
thank
name
you.
is.
Tyler O'Neill.
Tyler
Yep.
O'Neill.
6 straight opening days with a dinger.
Yeah, first
Incredible.
try. Yep. I mean, I took that as well, and
Incredible.
shit cashed. Um,
I do have one thing
okay.
for this Final Four. Seven of the last eight Final Fours teams playing in their home state have won their Final Four game. So obviously,
Ooh.
Houston being in Texas, Final Four being played in San Antonio. Houston's plus 210 currently to win, to go to the championship. Saw that. Already have the future on Houston. I'm probably going to take Houston. It might be a blowout. I mean,
I don't think it'll be a blowout.
yeah,
Houston
it might be.
has lost 1 game in regulation all season. I don't think it'll be a blowout. I think I do think Duke will win. I think they'll win by 7 to 10 personally, but I don't think it's going to be like Duke wins by 20.
It's tough to say.
Yeah, okay. I
I've
mean,
been wrong
this is
many
a
times.
this is just a unofficial this is an unofficial trend from not from the Trend Center, obviously.
It sounds like you're just making it up.
I'm not making it up.
I know. It's just, when you say it's unofficial,
Maybe someone else is making it up. I just haven't
who's to say?
looked it up.
I'm not gonna fact
I'm
check
not going to
that.
fact check it. I saw it on the internet. It must be true.
Yes.
Okay, Houston's 220, so their line has moved. So, I don't
What's
know.
the spread? Is it still
It's
four
five.
and a half, 5? Okay. I might just go ahead and hop on it in case it moves.
I think man, I really want to take Houston, but this kind of seems like a don't listen to your brain type play because it's like, fuck.
I
Duke
do think
just beating the
whoever,
shit out of everyone.
yeah, I do think whoever wins this game will win the Natty, regardless of like if Houston wins and if it's Houston, Florida, I'd take Houston. If I'm being honest.
Of
That
course.
makes sense.
God, if
Um,
Houston could win, that would really be clutch.
Yeah.
what's your future again?
Just to
What are the
win the
odds?
Natty plus 700.
I
Let me.
think I
I
got
gotta log
mine.
into DraftKings now.
Is that
Oh,
right?
Ovechkin just scored.
Uh-oh.
3 to go to break
I
it.
got Houston at plus 600.
I think I got the same.
I put a unit and a half on it.
I think I just put one.
Hell yeah. Um,
But I might go Florida as well. Florida minus 2.5 looks kind of nice.
Yeah, I got 600.
all right, moving on from basketball and other random topics. Um, the Frozen Four is here, and I, like I said, I didn't really pay attention after the Sweet 16. I was mainly paying attention to college hockey, because it is electric, and I'm having a very fun time uh, watching college hockey. And I kind of feel like I'm a bit more educated this year for my pick than than in the past 2 years. Um, but so the Frozen Four teams are Denver, Western Michigan, BU, and Penn State. And as I said a month or two ago, maybe something like it was like a month ago. Um, right at that point, it was like Denver is the team. It's either going to be Denver or BC. And it turns out I didn't have to make that decision. It was made for me. Um, and Denver ended up beating BC to go to the Frozen Four. Um, and I had 2 units on both of them to win the whole thing. From and they're just bonus bets that I got from the new sports book that came to Tennessee. So I'm sort of playing with house money right now. So right now I have Denver plus 1,000 future to win the Frozen Four. Um, I got 2 units on that just with bonus bets. And right now they're plus 200 to win the whole thing. Now, Denver's still my official pick, but I think I'm gonna hedge a little bit because I'm playing with house money. I'm playing with bonus bets here. Um, and it kind of just covers the board a little bit more. My backup pick, which I'm probably gonna put a unit on this, is uh, Penn State. They're plus 400,
400.
I think.
Four.
Yeah,
400.
they're plus 400 to win the whole thing as well. I think Penn State is on fire right now. They beat the wheels off of Maine 5-1. Also cashed the over, which was fantastic. They had a fucking awesome game against UConn uh, to go to the Frozen Four. This is the first time Penn State has been to the Frozen Four. So they probably won't win um, the whole thing, but hey, I'm here to have fun. So yeah, the official pick is Denver, plus 200. I know it's a kind of juicy. This is probably the juiciest. Um, well,
Anything with
juiciest like
plus money isn't juicy, but
yeah, but like it's not great odds. But
because
I
you
don't know.
double your money, what are you talking about? It's great odds.
Compared to the picks I've had the last 2 years,
Okay, fair.
because last year was like plus 400, and then it was around that for Quinnipiac as well. Um, the year before, so this is like the most I don't know chalk pick, but I got at it pretty early. So yeah, and then I'm throwing a unit on Penn State to win the whole thing as well. They are electric to watch. They have Aiden Fink. He hasn't done a lot the tournament, but he is an amazing college hockey player. Um, Definitely keep an eye on that guy. Um, but yeah, it just kind of looks like Denver is far and above better than everyone else. I mean, like their goalie is so fucking good. He's probably going to win the Mike Richter Award, which is the college hockey Vezina. Um, and dude, they have the best coach, they have the best players, and yeah, they're far and above the better team. So, I mean, that's kind of it for college hockey. The games start well when you're
Tomorrow,
listening to this, it'll be Thursday.
today,
So
Thursday.
today, um, and yeah, then the championship game will be Saturday. And then I'm gonna cash a plus 1,000 bet. Um, Probably the biggest odds I've ever had for uh for a bet. Chris, I think you're muted. Um, but yeah, that's kind of just what I got. I do if we're thinking about games to bet on in the previous rounds, the BU Penn State game, I see that being an over. Um, Me personally, I haven't looked at the line, but BU,
I got it right here.
uh,
Six.
what
They're
is
both games are 6.5.
6.5? I'd probably lean the under on the Denver game, and obviously Denver money line, but like the Penn State can score and BU can also score, but they have no defense. Um, they beat some poor school in the first round, like 8-1. BU did. Um, but yeah, Chris, are you having technical difficulties?
Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay. I don't know what that was. Um, I was saying, what's the Denver money line?
it's minus 130.
Not terrible.
that's pretty good.
If you parlay the under and the money line, it gives you an even 200. Just throwing that out there.
Maybe we shall see.
Sounds fun.
I do want to say that I put 3 units on Denver and then 1 unit on Penn State just for fun. Because
Yeah, just for fun.
if Penn State comes back and like wins the whole, or not comes back, but if they shock everyone and win the whole thing, I'll still be up. So it's a little hedge, I guess, but not really.
I'm at
But
third.
Hey,
Oh,
go DU.
yeah, let's go Pioneers.
I'll probably throw a unit on Penn State just to win tomorrow or Thursday at plus 120. But I'm riding with Denver the whole way.
Oh yeah, Denver's a Denver's a fun team. Um, I believe I can't remember if it was Penn State versus UConn, and UConn was down one trying to score a goal to tie it up. They eventually did, but this fucking guy tried the Michigan mid game, and the defenseman for uh, Penn State leveled him. He fucking creamed him, dude. It was awesome. Um,
A nice cream.
yes,
A
he creamed him nicely.
little inside joke.
Oh, oh.
Yeah. So, Will, Denver won it last year, correct?
Correct.
Did you buy a shirt last year?
No.
Are you
I
going to
mean,
buy one this year?
Oh yeah, it's free money.
Feel like you have to now.
if they win,
You
you
had to.
absolutely have to.
Well, he
Yeah.
has the Quinnipiac shirt, but he never got around to buying the Denver one. So, I
Yeah.
don't know. I feel like you got to go more expensive now. You got to go like a sweatshirt or something, like a long sleeve.
Oh boy. Now the Quinnipiac shirt I have is starting to fade. Like it started to fade pretty quickly after I got it. So I might try and
China.
navigate. I don't think it was China.
Shout out
I,
the
It's probably made in China.
Quinnipiac athletic department for their quality merchandise.
yeah, I mean, it might as well small town Connecticut. It might have just well been that. Just some seamstresses in a factory
Sweatshop.
making
There's a
making
great
college hockey merch.
There's a great crew neck sweatshirt for the University of Denver on Amazon. Feel like you gotta
We'll
pull the
see.
trigger on something like that.
We'll see.
If they win, you have to. I might if they win. Honestly, it's not even my pick.
I was looking at
Might
it
have to make
because I
that
was
happen.
like, I want to see what like their merch is like, but it's kind of yeah,
Yeah.
it's not the
Yeah,
greatest.
there's not much. Like when I was looking for the Quinnipiac t-shirt, I was just like, this is difficult. Like there's just no options. And then I found a shirt, but yeah, go figure.
I usually do that with like college basketball teams that I ride either during the season or during the tournament. And I can't really do that this year. Well, I guess I could, but I don't want to because the team I've been betting the most in the tournament is Duke. And fuck that.
Yeah, someone might fight you in
I'd
the
fight
streets.
myself if I ever put on a Duke shirt. I don't care how
Yeah.
much money you make me. Fuck you.
Right.
Still have that Drake
Yeah,
hat. I need to dig that up. I haven't worn that in a long time.
I don't remember that hat.
That was from a few years ago. That was just during the season because there was one year they went like 28 and like 4 against the spread or something like that.
I remember that.
That was insane. I mean, they were free and they were beating the shit out of teams. It was awesome. They were free money every night.
Hell yeah.
Shout out Drake.
Shout out.
What about
Yeah, I
Josh?
never got around to buying the old Pioneers merch, but I got it this year.
If they
If
win,
this
if they
passes.
win, I'll probably do that too. Honestly,
Yeah. So I have to
So it's very possible the next pod you see, we will all be wearing DU shirts because Amazon's quick like that. So
oh, is it on Amazon?
yeah, you could get those on
Nice.
Amazon.
Usually, you have to just buy it from the team store or something.
I mean, you, I think you could buy anything on Amazon.
No,
I
interesting.
want, I
yeah.
want hammers, bananas, and a
Eagles
falcon's beak. And it's boop right there.
But yes, that is the Frozen Four breakdown. Will's famous Frozen Four breakdown that he does every year. Uh, that
2 and
always
0 so
wins.
far.
Yep. Let's see. How many units am I up like all time? Probably like 15, maybe.
if it's just picking a champion, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
don't hate that.
Psh, nothing wrong with that. Well, actually, 10, another 10,
It's 20.
and probably I probably have 25 units actually when I think about
Shit.
it. Based on my unit size, but
I mean, it's
you
still
know.
a unit's a unit. Doesn't matter
Yeah.
what the.
I think at the time that Quinnipiac bet was Will's largest unit
That
placed.
was like, yeah,
That was like four
I
units.
yeah.
yeah,
I was gonna say, I remember you were all in on them, like
yeah.
heavy. So
His whole
Why did I
logic
do that?
was, well, your whole I remember talking about it because it was when we were at the like kitchen table days,
Hmm.
and you were like, they're not the team that's most likely to win, but they're not the team that's least likely to win. They're the most middle team, and that's my pick. You just rode that. And
Well,
it
it's
worked
like
out.
it's never the
It's
best
never the
team in college
team that you
hockey that
think.
wins.
You're contradicting yourself now.
Well, yeah, they're the Denver's the best team left. The best team in college hockey was BC, and they beat BC. So
Okay.
lawyered.
Well, okay. Well, then, I don't know.
It's fine.
I don't know who's. I assume all of these teams are good. They're in the Frozen Four. They've got to be
Yeah,
good.
yeah. I mean, Western Michigan, they haven't been good in a while, and they kind of came out of nowhere. But yeah, they're a great team. They scored a bunch. I think they beat someone like five to nothing their first round. Um, oh wait, no, I think they upset Michigan State. Someone upset Michigan State, and that was crazy. But um, BU is a little bit of a surprise. Um, they had taken a step back this year, but they made the tournament. They made it this far, so more power to them. Penn State, they've been building their program for quite a while. Um, yeah, man. Yeah, when I bet on BC and Denver to win it all, BC was the favorite to win it all at the time at plus 320. And then Denver was plus 1,000. Like Denver was like seventh on like the list to win it all. But hey, man, Coach Carl Taylor, best coach in college hockey. Um, but yeah, that's all I got. I don't know. Do we have any other things we want to discuss?
Torpedo bats, good or bad?
Yeah, what's this thing with bats? I haven't followed it one bit.
I mean, yeah, the Yankees just invented a new bat that's like
But
amazing.
But other teams and other players have them, correct?
Yeah, the Reds used them, or
Yeah.
a couple of Reds players used them a couple nights ago, and then, but yeah, the Yankees were like the first ones, at least to my knowledge, they were the first ones that used them. I could be wrong. There could be some like center fielder for the Twins who used it first, and I don't know. But the Yankees, yeah, so it essentially, I don't know how they do this. This is like some nerdy baseball shit. The bat is like they put more wood in like the center, like where the logo of the bat is. So it's like essentially helps like shitty hitters just wail on the thing. And then the Yankees use it for the first time this season, and they put up a 20 spot on the Brewers. And I bet the under in that game, not knowing that they were cheating using torpedo bats. But yeah, so now a bunch of other players are using it. It'll probably be banned at some point. If it, I mean, who knows if this will even like catch on. The Yankees have, I mean, they're still good. They lost last night. Yeah, last night. And then the Reds, like a couple players used them. They scored 12 runs the first game they used them. They have not scored a run since. So, but that's just the Reds.
So bad luck.
They do that. So yeah.
Or witchcraft.
Yeah, that's true. So who knows if teams just keep using them and every final score is like 18-16, then yes, that would be awesome. But that'll probably get banned.
It's like the steroids era without the roids.
Yeah.
But instead it's just messed up looking bats.
I saw a bunch of tweets being like, back in my day, people just took anabolic steroids like men. And then I think the next day, a Braves player got popped for PEDs. So yeah, torpedo bats, I like them. I think it's entertaining. I would like to know ahead of time which teams and which players will use them. I think that's fair. I would like a list, because then I wouldn't bet the under and they go on to score 20 runs.
You just made the list.
Shout out the Yankees. I don't really feel bad for these this made me think of that. I don't feel bad at all for these college athletes getting chirped, because I got heckled for taking the under in that game by friend of the show, Rick Dixon.
Yeah.
How'd that under work out for you?
Yeah. I saw that interaction on Twitter and I was like, God.
I mean, I
texted Chris privately and I was like, I apologize for my dad. And he was like, I had it coming. I bet an under in a game.
The
They
score
dropped
is
20
to 9. And I took under 8.5. It was over halfway through the second inning.
Yeah.
But yeah, that made me think. It was like, yeah, I don't really feel bad for these college athletes anymore. I'm out here getting chirped.
Yeah, exactly.
And I lose money.
We get chirped too.
Yeah.
That's what we call a callback in the business, you know.
Straight. So yeah, bully these college athletes.
We gamblers that tweet out our picks, and you get comments like from my dad, or you get comments like all chalk, you know, from random strangers on the internet. It's like, yeah, we get bullied too, guys. It's okay.
Everyone gets bullied.
Everyone gets bullied.
We're just like you.
You're not different. You're not different because you make thousands of millions of dollars and go to school for free and live the ultimate college experience, to be honest. You're not different than us. We have it harder than you. Okay.
You could argue that.
I think I could make.
I think you just did, actually.
I think I could go deeper into it, but I'm not. I do want to move on to. Yeah, that's not. I do want to move on to, baseball season opening up last week. I think it's a perfect time to talk about the most interesting ballpark foods of the 2025 season. I don't know if you guys have seen any of these. All right. First up, we got cotton candy fries from the Toronto Blue Jays.
No.
Okay.
What?
It is. Just let me
Okay.
Hold on.
I didn't know if you were gonna
I'm
dive
going to
in.
explain. I'm
Okay.
going to explain. Cotton candy fries. It's blue and white cotton candy and mayo-based drizzle on French fries. So,
I I like mayonnaise and fries. I think that's an underrated combo. I think it's a slept-on combo, truthfully. But the cotton candy, no, 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 thank you.
It says mayo based.
exactly.
So I
It's
imagine
more of
that's
an
not
aioli, I
just,
guess.
yeah,
I
they're
guess
not
it's
taking
more
like
of
a
an
thing of Hellman's, just like,
And
here's your cotton candy with
the mayonnaise is
mayonnaise.
also blue.
Uh,
I'd try it.
Okay.
oh yeah,
I
I've
think we
tried it.
can. Will, would you be willing to put in these images into the show just to give a
Can you
reference?
send them all to me?
Yes, of course.
Then yeah.
Okay.
No. Google
All
it
right.
yourself.
Next up from the Yankees, tiramisu,
Tiramisu.
tiramisu helmet. So it is tiramisu in a helmet.
I am not a big fan of tiramisu because I don't really like coffee. Um,
I obviously
but
know what that is, being a sophisticated gentleman, but
Uh-huh.
explain to some of our less fortunate listeners
Sure.
what tiramisu is.
So tiramisu is mostly like coffee based. It's more of like an espresso like type of like crumble. Uh, but it's
so
mainly like ladyfinger cookies. It's like kind of cookie
Ooh.
based, but then you also have like the cream of like a coffee.
Mm.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry.
so
Let's back that up. Okay, go ahead, Will.
so it's lady fingers dipped in espresso, and it's kind of like a lasagna. You dip the lady fingers in the espresso, and then that's your first layer, and then you have like Italian. What? That's what it
It's just
is. That's
I just
that's a
wasn't.
perfect description.
I'm sure it is. I just
Yeah,
wasn't expecting it. Like tiramisu is like
Yeah,
lasagna. It's just I just
it's
wasn't
like a
expecting it.
sweet. It's like a sweet lasagna.
it's
Um,
like how
and then
Pop-Tarts are ravioli. It's like the same thing.
It's true.
sure. That yeah, it's ladyfingers, and then it's like Italian kind of like a cream like mascarpone cheese kind of base type thing. That part is good. And then like maybe some like chocolate drizzle, and then ladyfingers dipped in espresso again, and then it's the layers. And then it's kind of like covered in like cocoa powder on top,
Hmm.
and like sometimes nuts. Um,
Yep. So in the description
some
it
people
says
really like it.
espresso, mascarpone, cream, ladyfinger cookies, cocoa powder.
Yeah.
I don't really
Okay.
like coffee, so I don't know. I don't know about that one.
I think it's pretty good. But would you eat it out of a helmet? Is the ultimate
Probably.
question.
Probably.
That
I take a
that's such
bite.
a weird. Oh yeah, yeah, I'd take a bite, but that's such a weird choice to make at the ballpark.
We're not even to like the weird stuff yet.
Okay. All right. Next.
Surf and turf from the Chicago White Sox.
From the south side of Chicago, get the most premium surf and turf you can. No. Okay. Next up from the Kansas City Royals, we got the Blue Velvet Whoopsie Pie, which is a blue velvet cake and vanilla fluff. It is literally like two pancakes with like cream in the middle. And it's got
Sounds
they're blue. The things are blue.
I'm about it.
And
I'm about it.
they've got like almost a glitter topping on top of it as well.
I'm
sounds
gonna eat it.
fantastic.
I tried
That's a
that.
boom.
That okay. We can't be stealing from the Kings.
Okay. What is this like whoopsie pie? What?
Whoopsie.
Yeah,
What? What?
I
I
haven't.
wonder. I wonder where
I
they
don't
get
know
that name from.
exactly what a whoopsie pie is, but
Yeah.
I think it's a play on something else, or maybe
It's
it's a
not.
Kansas City, Missouri, Kansas thing. I don't know.
Yeah. Sounds fantastic. I would eat that.
I
I
would eat
would
that as well.
wholeheartedly just buy the whole thing. It's like I will eat this entire thing.
Okay,
It's
you want
probably
to move
huge.
on?
Yes.
Okay. So next from the Baltimore Orioles, the Warehouse Burger, two beef patties topped with queso, fried onions, uh, pickle de gallo, pickle de gallo,
Interesting.
not pico,
Mhm.
and whistle sauce. I don't know what whistle sauce is, but served on a pretzel bun. This thing looks like a monstrosity.
I
So I'm
would
not a
pass.
pickle guy, but I I would eat that. That's
Yes.
I fucking love burgers.
Yeah.
I think that would give me diarrhea.
All of these
Oh,
foods are giving you diarrhea. There's no
That
question
one,
about that.
that one more than the others. I would
Okay.
immediately have to, like the Family Guy bit, have to go
go
go to a
home.
stall with no door and have diarrhea. But another thing.
All right, I'm gonna go pee in the stairwell.
Yeah. Another thing. Pretzel buns need to go away.
They do. I
I
agree.
don't
Give me a
like
regular fucking bun.
just give me a regular bun. I don't need this fancy like it's so dry. I don't need that. Pretzel
Yeah.
buns, pretzel, anything that's not a pretzel, get out of my face with that.
Yeah. So already when you've got like fried onions and you've got uh whistle sauce and two smashed beef patties, you're already
Mm.
towing the line on over sodium. And you want to add a pretzel to that? Like, dude, I am going
I
to
love
die of
pretzels.
dehydration.
Well, that's
All
why
of
you
that
drink
water
30
will be
beers.
sucked out of my life. I don't know. I will eat this. This is no problem for me. Like
Yeah.
I will eat it, but I
Oh,
will feel terrible afterwards.
I'm sure it tastes phenomenal. I'm not doubting that. I will an inning and a half later probably be out for the rest of the game.
Yes. This is an end of the game meal. This is when you try to soak up all the alcohol that
Then
you
you're making a race back to your house or to the hotel.
got to race against the clock.
Yeah, I mean, like as
Yeah.
soon as you take that first bite, the clock starts.
hmm All right. Next one up. The S'mores Quesadilla from the Philadelphia Phillies.
Ooh,
Nutella, mini marshmallows, and graham cracker crumble in a single crispy flour tortilla served with a chocolate dipping sauce.
I'd eat the
I'm eating
shit
that.
out of that.
I'm eating
I
that
kind
as
of want to
well.
make that, honestly.
I know, like that could be a
That's
nice, tasty treat.
that sounds
That sounds like
fantastic.
something like someone thinks of when they get stoned and like
hmm
All
they
of
don't have a
these,
lot of ingredients,
but
Yes.
but they
that
make
sounds
that.
fantastic. Like
It's like, what do we have to eat? Well, I got some tortillas and some marshmallows and what's
I got this Nutella. Yeah, yeah. That's exactly what it sounds like.
this Nutella in the back of the pantry.
It's been here for 4 years. It's probably
Oh
still
no,
good.
let's fucking make something.
I'd eat the shit out of this
Oh,
though.
I
This
would,
sounds
yeah,
delicious.
100%. Again, I kind of want to make that like
Yeah.
on my own.
Okay. So honestly, this one to me is probably the we got to move a little faster, but this one to me is probably like the one that I want to try the most. And we can make this happen this year. The Cincinnati Reds have the Reds Island Griller. Uh, Hepler's sausage, pineapple salsa, and koji sweet garlic barbecue sauce served on a koji roll. A hoagie roll, excuse me. This thing looks delicious.
I'd eat that.
I'm a big fan of like pineapple on things. I'm a big advocate for pineapple on pizza. Um, I know it's not a popular opinion, but I would eat the hell out of this thing.
I've seen pictures of it. I haven't seen it
Yeah.
in person, but it looks very good.
Yes. Yes. Would eat the hell out of that. All
I
right.
haven't
You want
been
to move
graced
on?
with its presence, but it sounds good.
Yeah.
Yes, let's move on.
Okay. So if you're ever in San Francisco and you go to a Giants game and you're just craving a bowl of ramen, you can get the raw ramen, egg noodles, seared tofu, marinated bamboo, roasted corn, carrots, scallions, wood ear mushrooms, and bean sprouts in a miso broth. What says baseball like ramen? I mean, you've got beer, you've got ballpark dogs, and then let me go get a ramen. I'm not I'd eat this though.
Yeah.
It does look good.
I
When you
I
see
might
the
eat it.
picture of it,
I might eat in a different setting. I'm not getting that at a ballpark.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not getting that at a ballpark, but this also might be a 3D chess level move. Think of the nationalities
Yeah, of
in
course.
baseball.
Yes.
Eh,
So,
And also just, I mean, San Francisco has a high Asian population. So
Hmm.
I
yeah.
think that's a great move for them. I would not eat that.
Yeah, they're pandering though,
At a
but
ballpark. I would not eat that at a ballpark. Yeah,
they're pandering.
it's exactly what I was saying. But I mean, yeah, sounds good. Wouldn't eat it at a game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To me,
Moving on.
that's a really odd one. Like, let's go. I'm gonna go get some ramen. I'll be right back. Like
We got a
what?
ramen guy around here.
All right, moving on to the Seattle Mariners with the What Up Corn Dog. Mariner Blue honey battered corn dog with a spicy crunch served with nacho cheese. It is worthy to note that this corn dog is green.
But it said blue.
So,
Yes, it is. It is like a seafoam green though. Like it
But it
is.
said blue.
Uh-huh. To me, this doesn't look blue.
I would eat it.
yeah, I'm not a big corn dog guy, but I would eat that.
Okay. I wish we could dive deeper into that one, but yeah. Okay. Okay. This one isn't as
Okay.
crazy, but the White Sox are celebrating their 125th anniversary this season. In celebration of that, their celebration cake shake, which is birthday cake ice cream, confetti cake crumbles, and a maraschino cherry topped with a pinwheel cookie.
Oh, that sounds
Uh,
delightful.
I know, but that also sounds like diabetes in glass.
They had something. I don't know if they still have it, but it was like last year, 2 years ago. It was like the campfire milkshake. It was, I think, essentially like a s'mores milkshake when you get down to the root of it. But it looked really good. So they're all about their shakes up there, apparently.
Gotcha.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna skip some of these, but Houston Astros. Um, we all know what they're famous for in Houston.
Cheating.
Um, yeah. Well, for food wise, it's obviously chicken and waffles. Um, being facetious here, but they are
Okay.
serving a chicken and waffle sandwich. Uh, crispy fried chicken breast topped with pepper jack, bacon, uh, onion jam, and honey chipotle aioli between freshly made Belgian style waffles. Now,
Would.
wood,
Yep.
yep. The Texas Rangers, the Boomstick Burrito, a
Boom.
26-inch tortilla filled
Oh
with
God.
rice, beans, seasoned taco meat, nacho cheese, pico de gallo, lettuce, and sour cream. Now, this
Two
picture,
feet long.
yes, 2 feet and 2 inches to be exact, over 2 feet long of a burrito.
Yeah, you
This
get a
has got to
buddy.
be
You
some
get it.
man versus food challenge. Like this
No,
has to be
you got to eat it with a buddy, Lady in the Tramp style.
okay.
That's in the rules. It says it on the
Yeah.
receipt when you order it. I don't know about that. Like, I'd
That's
probably have a few bites.
got to be the strat.
Damn.
That's got to be the strat there.
Yeah.
Lady in the Tramp style with your best bro.
Not even, yeah, has to be late in the trap. Not like normal splitting it, but has to be late in the
Yeah.
trap.
Yeah. Put that in the fine print. Any more food, Sean?
Just one more. The Pirates are selling Polish cannonballs.
I saw that.
Yeah. These look kind of good.
I
Egg
believe
noodles,
Pittsburgh has
kielbasa.
a large Polish population.
It
Mm,
looks good.
yes. I mean, they're basically like egg rolls
Yeah,
with like cheese. That's all it is.
pretty much. Looks good though.
Egg noodles, kielbasa, cabbage, bacon, cheddar cheese, and herb crema dip. Crema dip?
It gets
I
five
don't
big
know.
booms.
If I That does sound good, but if I was at a game and someone sat down next to me with those, I don't think I'm going to be smelling the best smells coming from that individual for the rest of the game.
Because he's foreign?
No,
Yes,
Will, because
it's exactly
he's
what I
shitting
was-
and farting.
He's shitting, farting, and burping for 9 innings after that. Jesus. All right.
Why don't you like
Yeah.
Polish people?
That'd be-
All right. On
All
All
that
right.
note, I think
we're
Great
we're-
place to
we're-
wrap up on, Will.
Hold on.
Thanks.
We're pro Polish. We need to we need to
Well-
get that out.
Well, no, I'm joking.
Hey, speak for yourself, buddy.
I love those guys.
All right. Wrap
Okay.
it up. Pro Polish.
All right.
Wrap it up.
Right.
Quick, before they find out.
Jesus.
Thank you so much for listening and watching. We really appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe. Really helps us out. Really helps our reach. Check out the Trend Center app, the greatest tool on the planet for sports bettors. The MLB is in full swing, pun intended. You get this app and use it to make money the whole summer, and then a little bit after that, and then you'll probably have to keep it forever because I mean you'll have to.
Because then NFL's right there, then, and it's great for
Yeah.
NFL.
Don't ever pay for picks. Pay for data. That's where the information is. That's where the picks are, in the data. But yeah, check that shit out. Link in the description. 15% off a premium membership using the code TFTM. That's it for us. We'll see you next week after Final Four and after Frozen Four. There's 3 of us.
Yeah, a whole lot
Let's-
richer.
We're going to be a whole lot richer. There's 3 of us. Now let's make some money.
Woo! All right.